This is LaDonia Randall, Computer Applications and Communications, Tutorial 2, Getting Started with CSS. We're getting started with our cascading style sheets. This tutorial starts off on page 83 of the textbook or your ebook. There are different types of cascading style sheets. You have 5 different types. You have browser styles, user-defined, external, embedded, and inline. In this tutorial, we will be working through session 2.1, the styles and the colors, and we'll be working with uh, Try and Succeed Sports. We're going to open up our data set that we downloaded earlier in the semester. I have mine saved on my flash drive so I can carry it with me wherever I go. And we're going to the HTML2 folder. Then we're going to the tutorial folder. And our first step on page 87, if you look to view the Try and Succeed Sports homepage, we're going to use our editor to open the TSS underscore home underscore txt.html file. So let's do that. Next, we are going to enter our name. Enter your own name. Do not enter my name. And the date that we started working on the file. Today's the 25th. Next, we're going to save the document as TSS underscore home.html. So I'm going to do a file, save as. I'm going to keep it in my tutorial folder and save. I'm going to go ahead and replace it. Now, let's scroll through our document. So if you see on my lines 4 through 14, I have the comment section. We know that's a comment section because we have our less than sign with the exclamation point and the 2 dashes. And then if you scroll down to 14, it's closing off the comments with the 2 dashes and the greater than sign. Then we have our usual information in the head section. We have our meta character set with the UTF-8, and then we have our keywords which are triathlon, running, swimming, and cycling. Then we have our, let's see, on line 17, we have our title that shows up in the tab of our browser that says Try and Succeed Sports. Then we go down into the body. That shows our line 22. We have in our header, we have our image source, which is the TSS underscore logo.png. That's a ping file. With that .png, we know that's a image file. And then, let's see, lines 25 through 50. That's lines 25 through 50. We have our navigation. We have our H1 heading, which is called links. Then we have our unordered list, and then we have our different list items. And we have the links for home and run, bike, swim, and so on. Then if we scroll down to lines 52, we have our article ID. which we learned about the article ID in tutorial 1. That's about underscore TSS. We have our H1 heading on line 53. Then we have another image source or image file, TSS underscore photo 1 dot ping. Then on line 55, we have the opening tag for our paragraph. Then we have our actual starting of our paragraph. Then we have the strong element that will make that try and succeed sports bold. Try and succeed sports bold. Then on line 58, we have the closing tag for that paragraph. And then it kind of keeps going. On line 67, it looks like we have an unordered list, and then we have line items. Then we have list items on line 68. That'll show bullet signs. Then we scroll down, we have block quote, and then we have our footer. So if we open this up, everything that I just mentioned will show up. Here it is, that TSS underscore home. That's what I renamed. So see, I still have my original file that we have, that TSS underscore home underscore txt.html, but then I also have my file that I just did a resave or save as. So that's saving it as a new file, and that's called TSS underscore home. Remember, with this class, you can either use a PC or a Mac. It does not matter. You do need a text editor. With a PC, you can use Notepad or WordPad, and then there are a variety of other text editors you can use. And on the Mac, there are some text editors that you have to pay for. I use HTML5 text editor, and I also use one that is called Text Editor, Editor, EDITOR. At the time when I had gotten the application for the Mac, it was free, but I noticed that it's $9.99. But I do suggest getting a free text editor. You should not need to pay for any type of software for this class. So we're going to go TSS home. I'm going to open with my Safari. As you can see, let's see, where should we put this? Let's put that over here. And I'm going to minimize my folder so we can see what's going on. All right. So like I said, if we scroll back up, that line 22 with the image source, that's up here. And our links, which is what? Our header, our heading for the navigation, H1 with links. Then we have our list items, and then we have our hyperlinks, as you can see here. Let's scroll down some. Where was that? There we go, line 68, where it talks about the classes, or line 64. But on 67, you see we have the unordered list element. Then on 68, we have list items, and they making strong. We're making running strong, so running is bold if you see it over here. Cycling is bold, and swimming is bold. And these are all list items in unordered list. Unordered list means that you'll get these little bullets. All right. So since we kind of, and then if we scroll down, you'll see that line 111 shows a footer, which is down here, and then it also has an address, and then close off the body, and then close off the HTML document. All right. So once you get a peek at that, we will continue with this tutorial in our next video.